Okay, so first of May White Rabbits. It's Mayday. It's time to get the maypole out and dance the dance. May Queen and the May King. A lover's tryst, maybe. So, we've got a fun one today. They always go for me throat as soon as I come on camera. That's ridiculous. We should stop it. So it's I'll never smoke weed with Willie again. No, I've never heard it, but I should imagine it's about Willie Nelson because he's notorious for it. So we'll see if I'm right. So maybe you like to partake in a bit of the smoke. Maybe you've abstained from it because, like whoever it was that's been smoking that weed, it's too much for you, and it's time you grew out of it. Because I'm damn sure it won't be pure stuff what's on the streets. It'll be messed about with by somebody, because it's not profitable if you're not addicted, is it? So I believe I did look into it in my misspent youth, and it said that it wasn't addictive, but it does have tendency to send you a bit paranoid, stuff like that. And I do know it has medical what shall we say, benefits to some. So no judgment here. Today's card is the Magician. So if it's in the reverse, it's criminal activity, and it's somebody up to no good. So maybe it is your line of thing. Maybe you do grow it, smoke it, do whatever. Some places it's legal. I don't know. We'll see. But they talked about it yesterday. In yesterday's read, or was it my private read? I can't remember. But so they're on it for some reason. I don't know. Some say it kills cancer. It eats it. And it was used as the base for many medicines before the pharmaceutical companies got involved. So let's see what they want us to know about that. And I do know that if this Magician comes out upright, somebody should be using it, CBD oil or something like that, for medicinal purposes. So let's see. Okay then, it's in the first pile. It's very important, and yes, you should be using it for medicinal purposes. Okay, it could be a miracle worker, whether it's CBD oil, whether it's smoking it, doing it, whatever, I don't know. Go for it. Especially if it's legal where you are. My word. So, there's no defending this situation. Perhaps you don't feel the need to defend it. But you haven't got the high ground in something. Miracles can happen, so it could perform miracles. Something or someone new is about to enter your life. Could be somebody that works with blades, discs, cups or wood. It's anything from a hairdresser to a surgeon if it's blades, so you get the gist. Any sort of vessel for cups, any sort of disc, so anything from cash to, I don't know, pottery, whatever. Wood, obviously a joiner or a wood carver, somebody makes things from wood. Builds things from wood. And what's the other one? Oh, fire. So anybody that's a welder or works with fire, something like that. Hands, arms, shoulders healed, which is good news, Kristen. The passion flower, if you're a gardener, and roses are mentioned. Siblings, twins, etc. Happy home life, weddings, celebrations, house move, repairs finished. Unexpected good news, something you wasn't expecting in a month of Sundays, coming out of nowhere. Absolutely brilliant. 8 days. Somebody's feeling the lack still, feeling ostracised, left out. Maybe they gambled and lost on something. 5 years. It's not coming in from the cold. But in certain cases, it's stubbornness, but that has to change. It's a need to stop worrying about what other people think. Stop being seduced by money, sex, whatever it is that you can be bought by. You shouldn't be able to be bought. Don't sell your soul to the devil. Don't sign anything. Capricorn energy 15 is positive. It's breaking those shackles. Promises broken, vows and contracts, but only because they are toxic situations. No action has been taken for 1 day. So maybe I'm doing this the night before, so it could be tomorrow on the 1st, or it could be the 2nd. Somebody's not walking away. They're going to stick at something and keep trying. So, in fact, no, I take that back. They are walking away. How brilliant is that? Leaving the misery of the past behind. No longer looking back. The ego has no place in this. So 8 months, walking away, turning your back on the misery and looking to the future. Leaving that toxicity behind because you feel or felt lonely in a room full of people, half erased as if you didn't belong. Maybe you've realised that that's not the culture for you. Who knows? So let's see. We're looking for the repeating cards now, so we know that we've got the message. So the main card there is, because that one's neutral, it's today's card, is the Capricorn energy of breaking the shackles, freeing yourself. Yeah, you're going to build new foundations elsewhere with a new team, and something will profit within 3 years. Could be 3 years of study, could be anything. But teamwork is needed, and you will find it. Oh, excuse me. Sneeze. Now, like I said, I'm doing this on Sunday night. It's a bank holiday tomorrow in England. So Monday, sneeze on a Sunday, it's because you're over tomorrow. It's a good job it's Sunday, not Monday, because that's danger. Someone from your past may be returning, or fond memories of the past, nostalgia, looking at videos, looking at photographs, children, happy fond memories, happy childhoods, good news about children, stuff like that. It's great. But there's a shock coming. You need to be vulnerable, let your walls down, let people in. Don't ostracize yourself, or destroy something and bring it crashing to the ground so that you can begin again. Electrical, water problems within the home, could be the bills even. It's a shock for everybody. It might be a passionate encounter for some. It is Pisces and Neptune, which we're in until 2026. So, and that's the one that's been causing all the trouble. But it's a massive blowout. It's a blessing in disguise. 16. Enemies are overcome, and those enemies may well be yourself. You may be blaming the wrong person for the wrong thing. See, there's what I was seeing before. So they've doubled up. Somebody is feeling unable or unwilling to walk away, but that's what's needed for this situation to end. The action needs to be taken to walk away, to turn you back from this toxic situation. And it may be that you've got a habit, who knows? It could be a gambling habit, but you have to release and let go. Stop trying to control others, the outcome of a situation. Stop holding on so tightly. What you resist persists. Don't chase anyone. What's yours will always be yours. Can't be taken from you. There is travel, possibly a new vehicle. You are back on track. You now are back in control of the reins. It is travel. It is the 7, the 25, the yin to your yang. Those people born in the year of the horse, massively important. It is absolutely brilliant. Back in control, but not trying to control anyone else, which is really good. Yeah, impatient to get going, impatient to move on, but we've got Mercury retrograde to deal with first. There's decisions to be made first. Next 2 weeks are important. Stuck between a rock and a hard place, it's your decision, no one else's. Wrong, pal. So obviously the name William or Willie or Billy could be important. The name Nelson or issues with the eye, the eyes. I don't need to tell you if somebody's blacked your eye or broken your eye socket, it's time to get out of the relationship, do I? Okay. Yeah, ready or not, that fairy godmother's telling you. You either listen to what she's saying or she's done with you. She'll be blunt and to the point. She's going to chuck you off that cliff, coming ready or not. But if you refuse to budge or take any action, then you'll be left standing, stuck there forever. It's your choice. It's time to take action. We've got the 7 and the 3 makes 10, so money, if you're worried about money, money will come. Somebody's half in, half out of a situation already. They've left all but in person. So it's time to take the path less travelled. Don't do things like you've always done, because that's got you nowhere, has it? So it's time to do things differently. Oh, 2, the back to the 2s. 2 and 29, the High Priestess, the Psychic, the Tarot Reader, the Romany, the Traveller, the Fairground People. October the 11th, where I come from, is when the fair comes to town. Absolutely beautiful. So we've got the 2, 29, 16, and happy home and family life, weddings, celebrations, etc. So it looks like a good week then, if we start off this way. Not letting anything negative into your aura, be it financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, or physically. You are extremely tuned into spirit, so look for the signs. Numbers, birds, animals, insects, etc. Remember, 222, we've had the 2s before. I've already posted it on Facebook. I'm not going to do it again. So look at it. Angel numbers 222, and I think I did it on YouTube as well. Not sure. In fact, we've got 2222, 4 2s. 2 of swords, 2 of wands. I'm just checking. No, it's just 3 2s. 2222. 3 2s. Yeah, and there it is again. So an enemy is overcome. Unexpected news is arriving. Communication. It will be fast and rapid, and it will be positive. The key, the solution to the problem. 8 days. And it's shocking. Justice is being served. The 8th or the 26th, so around the 8th possibly. Libra energy. Somebody's coming off that fence. They're making a decision. It may have legal repercussions. For some of you, you might get done for smoking weed or selling weed or whatever. But it is going to be the shock that's needed for you to change your life around. There's a narcissist involved with this toxic situation. Somebody's holding on too tightly to you. They don't want you to leave. So especially in that culture, I know people don't like you to better yourself. They want to keep you at their level. So don't listen to the narcissist, especially, I'm afraid, children. Children could be the problem. And the shit starer's back. Somebody who wants to win at all costs. They don't care how they do it. They will cut the nose off to spite the face. They don't want you to take action. They want to win no matter what. They don't care about being happy. They just want to win. So walk away. Yeah, or you'll be stuck forever. Simple as that. Don't take the baggage of the past with you. Communication is going to be difficult whilst we're in Mercury retrograde. And we could have third parties. But the separation is over. The heartache, the sorrow, the loss is over. 3 weeks. It could be somebody that passed in a massive heart attack, or there is someone with dementia, something like that. There is wicked, evil, even violent at some point, possibly people involved in this situation that have tried to stop you and block you all the way along. They are going to come unstuck. If you are, because she's sticking pins in that doll, if you're sticking needles in yourself, it's time to stop. Or you may very well find you meet your maker before you're ready. Yeah, you got to believe in yourself, Pisces. Don't become the prisoner with this justice, this court case. Put your boundaries in place. Say no. I'll never do it again. Pisces, like I said, Pisces and Neptune, we've got till 2026. The number 24, massively important. It's about sacrifice. It's about stagnation. Groundhog Day. Not refusing to see things from a different angle. If you've got Pisces in your chart, especially, massively important. Stop sacrificing yourself for other people. There could even be a suicide through drugs, and it's going to shock you into a different way of being, because you're never going to put stuff into your body that does you harm. Like I said, no judgment whatsoever as far as the weed goes, because in its purest form, it's always been a medical use. However, the people that are in between, that mess with it, are the ones we've got to worry about. So, I must be a mermaid, for I have no fear of depth and a great fear of shallow living. And somebody wants to live their life. The name Anne and Nin, I don't know what Nin means. The number 4, and somebody's keeping their heart shut down. So again, it could be heart attack. In faith and trust, we must surrender to what is. We have 2 fishes on the Pisces sign. One swims upstream, one swims down. You have to choose which one it's going to be. You need clarity in your life. Don't repeat the mistakes of the past. Pisces energy has trouble maintaining boundaries, and sometimes even feeling half erased. That's what we've got there, half erased. They are gullible or vague in some ways, so a bit naive, until they start cranking out works of genius, and then they can be so physically in tune it will knock your socks off. It's a beautiful sign with compassion, but sometimes too much, too giving, denoting the true vision that links with the collective. is they know much, know it all deep down, but have trouble sorting matters out. They are able to sense deeply, accept certain things that are extremely bad for them, which turn into mishaps and disasters. But through it all, they do survive, and so will you. Dreamers, artists, composers, poets, mystics, victims, prisoners, all fall under the rulership of this water sign. There is little doubt that the higher consciousness falls under the domain of Pisces. In a superficial way, it looks as if the world is their oyster. With their talents, beauty, sensitivity, and connection with the unknown, Pisces sees the best in everyone and is an idealist. But the flip side is that they then become cynics because they've been let down so many times, which can come in waves. So dreams will lead you now, but you must have clarity of thought. You may be extra sensitive to beautiful things. Poetry courses through you. You feel connected to source. You like the idea of surrendering to what is, and compassion will flow. You must take advantage of inspiration and channel it into a creative project. If you have a notion or dream, it's time to swim to it. Capture that wave. A great idea from the past may re-emerge, and you may want to return and finish it. But you will want to tackle this soon while you're inspired, or it will disappear back into the rushes of the deep. About your question, you may be confused by the reactions of others, or simply unable to get the correct answer. Pisces can be like the pristine sea or the muck of a swamp, so getting lost is a danger. Make sure you're not being pulled under by other people's complications, that drama queen or king that keeps causing the trouble. It's even possible that you have someone in your life that is sapping you. Yes, the drama. Usually this is not intentional, but because of some delusional way of thinking or their view of the world that clouds the issue. Don't fall into that same confusion. Make sure you're protected and you have proper boundaries in place. You may have physical symptoms but find no reason for them. Be careful when this comes up because it regards to medicine or drugs. What did I say? Because allergies and strange reactions to medications even could take place, even if you've been taking them a long time. When the Pisces card is involved, circumstances may be covert or at least obscured from view. So compassion, oneness, art and unconscious music, art. But don't be someone's victim. And you may have someone in spirit that committed suicide by hanging. And then, well done, spirit. We have today's card, the number 1, the oak. Well done. Full circle. How brilliant are they? Well, we've had the oak lately, but I will tell you it again. From little acorns, mighty oaks do grow. And it is the Aries energy, the first sign of the zodiac. Where's my acorns? Let's have it. Getting hold of it's another thing. Okay. There's your acorn. So, this is the Dara knot in the background. The knot is said to represent the root system, so your roots that grow deep, which is your childhood. Symbolises strength, endurance and wisdom. The oak I'm writing around the circle reads, enter the world of the fairy. So listen to spirit. The mighty oak, the gateway to other worlds. It is known as the doorway. It's time to walk through that threshold between the worlds. The oak door is often used to access fairies to the journey into the other worlds. Do not take this lightly, as the oak energy is very powerful. You must always walk this path with a pure heart and pure intent. If you don't, you simply won't be given access. Spirit can see into your heart and your soul, so be honest with yourself and others. There's no escaping, which is what you're trying to do there, half in, half out. You can't escape. You've got to make a decision. Spirit can see into your heart and soul. Whenever you need the strength and stability, call on the oak. Are you taking on too much and struggling on regardless? There may be a time where you need to realise your limits and be gentle with yourself. The oak is about endurance. You have to look at what cost. Oak will help you move from a stagnant place or show you that you are moving just ever so gently towards your goal. Just as the acorn slowly becomes the tree, continues to grow at a slow and steady pace, the acorn energy is also great to call on for fertility of any kind, and especially new ideas or projects. Lastly, the oak is invaluable in need of answers or seeking information. Remember its connection to the ancestors and call upon the collective wisdom to guide you when you are lost or in need of clarity. Oak will help you sift through the overwhelming amount of knowledge available to us at this time and give you exactly what you need at the right time. So watch out for the synchronicities, where we've already mentioned birds, animals, insects, animal totems, numbers on a clock, etc. They've given us the twos, 3 twos, 2, 2, 2. And now we're going to have to use the oak, so we won't have time for the other cards. So the oak, very important. 73. Maybe the year of your birth, 1973. So, the oak, the number 7. We've got the chariot there, number 7. Well done, Spirit. The first joint of the index finger. So, it's Capricorn, which we've got there. Breaking the shackles. Well done, Spirit. The colour black. The stone is white carnelian. The bird is the wren. It's a bird that's very hard to find, very tiny. It's a bit like a tiny sparrow, but with a sticky up tail. The planet Jupiter, the letter F, the crown of fire. So fire signs and the crown chakra, the colour white. The head, a time of strength, courage and fiery nature. You're manifesting your will. Strength, highest of bushes, carved by craftsmen. So what did I say about a joiner or someone who works with wood? The goddess are Uranum and Cardia. The fuel of the midsummer fire is always oak. The fire of Vesta, so matches. So watch out for fires. And the door. It's time to walk through that doorway. The tree of endurance and triumph. So stick at it. Its roots are said to extend underground as far as the branches reach upwards. So as above, so below, which is what the Magician card says. Manifestation. Health, money, healing, potency, fertility and luck. Druids would not meet for rituals unless an oak was present. The word druid possibly came from the deer. It's the life giver. And cannot be cut down unless mistletoe is hanging from it. Lightning strikes the shock. There's the lightning on the tower, 16. Heroin is mentioned, but in a different context. But there's no coincidences in my world. So somebody may be on heavier drugs. A gateway to the other realm, so if you're not careful there will be an overdose. You may be getting visions from the other world and caught in lightning bolts. So if you say, I won't get caught this time because lightning never strikes twice, don't be surprised if it does. There is a need for protection, a need for shelter for yourself if you're not quite ready. Strengthening needs to take place. Draw strength and endurance from the oak. Somebody is awakening. She is arising, she is dancing, she is glowing, she is radiant, she is brilliant, she is beauty. Turn back the wheel lest we burn. Somebody wants to go back in time. She is splendor, she is shining, she is setting, she is fading, she is dying, she is peaceful, but magic is afoot. On the earth, in the air, through the fire and the water. I am magic, the oak moon's daughter. So, the mother, chaos and separation, the water from the sky. So Mother Earth, Father Sky. She began a beautiful and sensuous dance. Orpheon watched Uranum dance across the waves and was filled with lust. So the snake in the grass, we said again. So somebody taking credit for what you've done, because the snake said it was his creation because they joined together. It was not. From space arose an awakening. So, and then the wren. Medieval folk observed the direction in which the wrens flew and determined their luck. So, I don't know which way would be lucky and which way wasn't, but wrens are seen as a very lucky sign. And the white carnelian is a connection to the earth, anchored, comfortable environment, a grounded influence which allows us to feel settled and more secure, safe. So, clearing effect, dispelling negative energies, grounding, taking back control of your life. Well done, Spirit. A good stone for people considering new projects and new directions. So we might just have time for an angel card. Let's see if I'm very quick. Beautiful. Forgive yourself and others. Angel wisdom reminds you that challenging people and situations are always sent to you for your most important teachers. Without them, your soul would not grow. Your guidance is to let go of the hurt, resentment, and anger of the past. When you forgive others and yourself, your karma is rubbed out and your soul records. You will enjoy love in your heart and lightness of spirit. Ask the angels to help you dissolve the hurt, the anger, and the guilt. They will take your burdens from you. When you love unconditionally, there is nothing to forgive. Love is forgiving, so open your heart and give love. Forgive yourself and others and be free. So no matter what, it's what you do from now on that matters, not what happened in the past. Thanks for listening.